Is Jared Anderson being managed right? I watched his fight yesterday. He fought Riyad Murray of Belgium. Riyad is originally from Ivory Coast. I ain't know that. It's always cool to see the different brothers from Africa and shit. But anyway, Riyad 5'9". Riyad, he was a former cruiserweight champion. He had some experience. He had over 30 fights. So I understand what they thought. They were opponent. But when the bell rung, Riyad had nothing to offer Jared Anderson.
Yo,
It was good.
what
There's a
up?
lot of great heavyweights out there that Jared could have fought, that he could have matched up with, that could actually offer him something to where as though he could improve. What's up?
Yo, yo.
Man, I watched that entire card, bro. That shit pissed me off the whole fucking night.
I mean, yeah,
I
the card
chose to
was
watch
whack.
that over UFC because I was betting
You
on
watch
that
the
shit.
entire card?
Yes, because I was betting on it. So, and I
Yeah,
know
me too.
I was
Y'all
betting on it.
tripping.
I know
But that
boxing more
was
than
a
I know
crazy
UFC.
card, though.
So, hey, man, I
Yeah,
was trying to make some money.
I didn't watch. I started watching, and I saw the fights with a Bago, whatever his name is, and that shit was boring. I turned it off. I said, I'm just gonna wait for Jared.
Let
Yeah,
me
my
tell you.
boy, he
Let
was
me sum
fighting
up
too,
the
man.
let me sum up the card, bro. Jalen Walker, the interesting prospect, got knocked the fuck out. And I mean knocked the fuck out, bro. And he
Abdullah
fucked
did
my
his
money
thing.
up.
Yeah, Abdullah did his thing for real. I saw it.
Abdullah saved me, bro. Abdullah did his fucking thing.
Yeah, Abdullah did though.
Chow came out with a knockout, which was cool as fuck.
Oh, I turned it. I didn't even I turned the
Oh my
Conceição fight
goodness.
off. I should have
Now
watched it. I didn't know that
he
I didn't
he
know he was
came
gonna
out
get
with a
knocked.
nice ass
But you know
body
what's
shot, bro.
crazy? He was going. He was since the first and the second round. He was going for throwing power shots, like looping power
Yeah.
shots.
Hey,
So
did
I
you
need
see the
everybody to
other fight where
everybody
dude
that's
was
in the chat.
moving
Make sure
back?
y'all tapping the screen and liking the live, man.
I can't think of his name.
My
Everybody in
goodness,
the
you
chat, make sure
motherfuckers
you
really
tapping the
watched
screen,
a
liking the live.
boxing
Thanks,
event
Boxy
like
Black.
that?
What you said? What?
Who the fuck watches boxing when UFC 300 was going on? I'm just saying, bro. What
No,
the
I
fuck
watch
y'all got
UFC.
going
I
on,
was
bro?
trying to make
Man,
some money.
That
KJ,
shit
boxing is
KJ,
the
you need to
sucks.
watch
biggest
What did y'all
thing,
watch? Like
UFC.
man.
one clip of
KJ,
this
you need
shit
to
with
watch
I've been
Jared
watching that
UFC,
Anderson?
since I
bro.
was two,
Hey,
dude.
hey, hey,
Man,
I got the perfect response for you, my boy. Boxing is easy to read. Top ranked cards are easy to read. I'm trying to make easy money.
Yeah.
UFC is 250-50. I was not trying to lose no money. It was easy money for top rank.
Yeah,
You know
that's
what I
fair.
mean?
Yeah, that's fair. I guess. Yeah, but
Yeah, it was.
that shit was lit last night. I'm just saying, bro.
It was.
Hey,
But I
that's
don't know.
what's up, man. But I don't watch UFC, man. Back to the boxing. Jared Anderson might be the future of the heavyweight division, but I think he signed to Salida Promotions. If Salida continues to to match him up like this, he's not going to develop.
Yeah.
He's not going to develop. He's not going to be ready for the Deontay Wilders or the Furies or the Usyks or
Mhm.
nobody.
Oh
You
shit.
know who will win 90% of the times. Yeah, that's facts in boxing. 90% of the time, you know who will win. That's because of these bullshit matchups, though, Don Judah. There's people out there right now that they don't know if Jared Anderson can beat. I'm not even talking about. I'm not even talking about the big name. I'm talking about Joe Joyce, Daniel Dubois, that
Yeah.
he
motherfucker,
cannot beat Danny
Frank
Dubois.
Frank Sanchez. You know what I mean? Is it
He,
Frank Sanchez, the Cuban?
yeah.
Exactly. So those dudes are not at the top. They don't have belts.
Mhm.
But Joe Joyce, Frank Sanchez, Daniel Dubois, we don't know if Anderson can fuck with them. That's who he needs to be fighting right now. Why the fuck he
Yeah.
fighting Riyad Murray out of Belgium, nobody never heard of, and Riyad didn't have no action for this man. Riyad
He
barely threw
didn't.
punches. If y'all in here, make sure y'all tapping the screen, liking the live, all the people that's in the chat. Now, it don't make sense to me. He's not developing. How he gonna be the
Yeah.
face of boxing? How he gonna be the savior for the heavyweight division? How is he gonna take over the mantle that Deontay Wilder left? And I do
Yeah.
say the mantle that Wilder left because wasn't nobody even watching heavyweight until Wilder came along. The shit was
Yeah.
dead until Wilder, the Bronze Bomber, came along.
Mhm.
And thanks for the gifts, Don. Here go my man Don.
Yeah, that fight was crazy.
What's up,
I,
Don?
What's up, y'all?
What's up, Don?
So, I'm glad you did admit that Wilder did bring some excitement to the heavyweight division. A lot of people like to ignore that or deny it.
Yeah, literally, Wilder made Tyson Fury career. Nobody remembered Fury. Fury fought who?
Let's go.
And Wilder not even skilled. But the trilogies that they had, that's why Fury gonna be remembered.
And
That's
that's
why
why he
people
won't.
gonna remember that he beat up on that tall, dark-skinned brother that was knocking everybody out.
Yeah,
So
and
Wilder helped Fury, and he helped the whole sport of boxing.
that's why he not rushing to fight nobody else right now.
Right.
Klitschko and the fight with Klitschko and Wilder gave him all he needed.
Exactly. Now, Jared, I don't know if you watched the fight last night, Don, but Jared Anderson's supposed to be the future. And they matched his ass up with a 5'9" heavyweight. And all of the motherfuckers that
Say KJ.
hold up.
It's
All the people that he's supposed to fight is all over 6 foot. Anthony
yeah.
Joshua, Tyson Fury, Alexander Usyk,
To
Deontay
quell
Wilder.
ongoing
How the
turmoil
hell he
caused
getting
by
better
armed
fighting a
criminal
5'9"
gangs.
heavyweight?
Prime Minister Abiy has promised to step down as successor as we fight.
You feel me?
The decree will pave the way for elections by 2026.
Honestly, I
Honestly, I
I'm being completely honest with you.
Somebody got thank you, hold up, it might be Don. Yeah, Don, your mic was repeating for that reason.
KJ, what's up, broski?
Was good, Five Mark. Did you watch the fight last night?
You about to say that? Yeah, watch the fight. I do not like Anderson at all.
Why not?
I just don't like how I don't like how he coming for like. I just don't like how he coming for it. He can fight, but I just don't like how he coming. Like I don't like how he approached it.
Della Vita, thanks for liking the live.
I don't like how he approached the fight. Like I don't like how he fight for it, but he can
The
fight.
way that he fights, he tries to. Well, he doesn't try. For him to be a big man, he's extremely skilled and talented.
Yeah.
So he tried to look clean and shit, like how Floyd used to do with some fights. But it's like Jared, you in there with a motherfucker who 5'9". You trying to still make a name. Go out there and beat that dude ass.
Get him out of there.
Go out there and step on him.
there's no reason that fight should have went 12.
He too cool.
No,
That's
it
what I'm
didn't
saying.
go 12 because it was only a 10-round fight.
Use the right lane to turn onto Bridgemill Drive.
Hey KJ, the word is he's too cool. That's what it is. Too cool.
Yeah,
I don't think he was too cool.
I don't like that.
He was trying to be too patient. He was trying to work on his boxing skills. But it's like this. Boxing skills are for boxers. If you get in there with a motherfucker who's not even fighting, a motherfucker that's not even defending themselves, step on him. Step on him. Fuck the skill. Put on the show. I mean, he's done it before.
Yeah, he did.
I said shit was sad. There was no fans there after the fight. Do y'all think Gervonta Davis' comments was too much about him? What you mean?
No, I think because he called him like Big Shitty or something.
Big City.
KJ, they called him right, KJ.
Nah, it was right on point, bro. Like that fight was so boring.
I mean, look. At the end of the day, Jared Anderson said he don't love boxing. Do you know how you put on a good show? When you in there with somebody that's not trying to initiate, you got to be in super shape. You know why? Because you got to push the pace, push the action. And when you trying to push the action, like Muhammad Ali, he used to push the action when he was young.
Yeah.
And that's why he would get clipped sometimes. But when you get clipped, you got to be in great shape so you can get off the canvas and still keep pushing the action. But that's how you sell them tickets. You got to push the action. You got to take risks, man. Jared Anderson was trying to manage and fight from distance. It wasn't enough.
Yeah, it wasn't though.
Hey, KJ, what you think about the boy Mason, young fighter?
Yeah, Mason.
He beat the brakes off that.
Great athlete, man. Great athlete. That's the thing. Like when people always people always talking about 135. Everybody 135 went to 140. That just show that they don't really know how deep lightweight is, bro.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. He up and coming. He definitely solid. Get it done.
He gonna probably be a world champion.
Abdullah Mason and Floyd Schofield need to get it on.
I want to see that fight now.
Keyshawn Davis need to get it on.
Yeah, you gotta get it on in the next year and a half for sure. Get it on.
Yeah, man.
But
I'm unsure of his jab, Big Jared. I don't like how, to be honest with you, I know that Jared is a switch hitter. I don't think he should switch, man. I think he should have switch and do all of that shit. All the extra shit is when you in there with somebody that you gotta do chicanery with. He was in there with a dude that was just trying to land one punch, a dude that was just trying to land one big counter punch and try to get him up out of there. So that dude didn't trust Reinhardt. Didn't trust his boxing skill. He didn't trust his boxing ability.
Yep.
So what's the point of switching? You know what I mean? Stay in your stance, whoop that ass. You know, try to get the stoppage. But even if you don't get the stoppage, you know, throw a lot of punches, hurt him, show the crowd that you're
Yeah.
dominant. You 6'4" fighting a 5'9" fighter, and you 250. You know what I mean? He's
Yeah.
supposed to step on his ass.
I think he should have thrown some combos at him and get start knocking him out, man.
Mason versus Moten is a super fight in 5 years.
Dude, Moulton's at 26 right now, though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That don't even,
That don't
bro.
even.
Fuck the
Yeah,
Mason and that don't make sense.
dude, him and
Moten and
Floyd
anyway is a
Schofield.
super fight in 3 years. Mason, he
Whoa.
got a million super fights. He's in the most stacked division in all of boxing. He don't have
Yeah.
to fight somebody coming up from 26. Jared Anderson isn't ready for the next level. Do you? That's what OT 365 says. Do you think heavyweight division is the weakest division in boxing? It's one of the weakest.
I think
Back
Chris.
then, it used to be a good division.
Used to have the competition back then in heavyweight.
One of the reasons why it's one of the weakest, bro. The most brave fighter, the most interesting fighter, the most hardest working heavyweight was a guy that wasn't even that skilled. It was Deontay Wilder. The rest of these dudes, they was punani. They was scary. Anthony Joshua, he took all of that time to make a fight with Wilder, and the fight still hasn't happened. Took all of that time to fight Fury. What was you waiting for? Now you already lost a couple times. You could have been fought Fury. Maybe you win, maybe you lose, but you make history.
Yeah.
So that's why the division was whack.
Yeah,
It took a
Joshua
man who
fought the
wasn't even the most
handful.
skilled to have the most heart and to challenge Tyson Fury and to push the fight and say, I'm going to knock this white boy out. I mean, he ain't succeed, but that's what it takes.
Yeah,
Yo,
that's a fact. That's a fact.
yo,
That's what
KJ,
moves the sport, not pussyfoot. What's good, NBA?
who you think Jared Anderson should go up against next after this fight?
Frank Sanchez, Daniel Dubois, or Joe Joyce? What are we playing these games for? The man is 250,
I like
6'4".
I
The
like Joe
man is a
Joyce.
switch hitter.
I
The
like
man
Joe Joyce.
could jab and
Uh-huh.
use his jab. The man could use angles, all of that. He
He
fast
could
on
do
his
all
feet.
that.
Fight one of them dudes who hasn't won the championship, who's dangerous. Daniel
Yeah.
Dubois, Joe Joyce, or Frank Sanchez. Whoop they at or fight whatchamacallit? Big Baby, the other Big Baby.
Oh, that big dude. I can't. Yeah, I know who you're talking about. Yeah, him.
Yeah. Fight his big ass. He'll come in 300 pounds. He gonna bring the fight to you. He not gonna
Yeah.
do what Rayard did.
Mm-hmm. They said by 2026 he can go up against like champions. I think like that. Top Rank said. I can't remember.
Somebody says it's top rank fault. Yeah, it is top rank fault. They don't know how to market black fighters.
Ty Rank
They
is
don't know what the
terrible.
fuck they doing.
Man, they did Floyd Mayweather bogus as hell.
Yeah, they don't know what the fuck they doing. They need
They
to
be
see.
doing these fighters bogus, man. It's crazy. Like, what the hell?
He only used angles when he has a small fighter. No, that's false. He used angles
That's
against
false.
Charles Martin. Wilder coming back like Ali if he KO'd Zane. No, Wilder need to really retire, bro. I don't understand. Wilder is taking a lot of hits right now. So when you say Wilder coming back like Ali, I hope that he don't come back like Ali. Because Ali stuck around too long and we saw the results of that. I fuck with Wilder. Wilder is the truth. Wilder got the heart of a lion. Wilder got the right hand of lightning and thunder. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, Wilder never had great defense, and he's only getting slower as a boxer. He's been through a lot of great wars, and he's proved himself to the world. I don't see the point of him still sticking around, but that's on him, man. He a grown man. He got kids. He got family. It's up to him.
I thought he should have retired when Tyson Fury knocked him out the third time. I ain't gonna lie.
Huh?
I would have retired at the kids. Tyson Fury did that the third
He
time.
gonna have to retire.
He probably didn't want to go out on a loss, but sticking around and still try to fight these top competition, it don't make sense. Nina said Wilder don't have nothing to prove no more. He completed his mission. Thank you. Thank you. To me, it don't make sense. It don't make sense that Jared Anderson was fighting a 5'9" man and he's 6'4", and he's trying to prepare for Tyson Fury, Anthony Joshua, Deontay Wilder, Alexander Usyk. It don't make sense. It don't make sense that he's not fighting Joe Joyce, Daniel Dubois, and Frank Sanchez. People that can actually go in there and give him real work. He might lose, but so what? Even if he loses, he could come back. Stop with all this pussyfoot and stop with all this undefeated.
That goes to tell you, KJ, Ty Rank be throwing up like easy matches, man.
Man, that shit whack, bro.
Yo,
I
But
they
think
that
he
do
made
need
me
that.
to
not
fight
even
somebody in
excited
the
to see
top
his
ranked
next fight.
stable.
That made me not excited to see his next fight.
Yeah.
And this man got a great gas tank. This man is a
You think
Swiss
Jared
kid.
Anderson
You
should go
know,
to
very
PBC?
athletic. Huh?
You think Jared Anderson should go to PBC instead of Top Rank or no?
Yeah, man. Fuck it. Get up out of there. Top rank y'all fucking up.
Go that
KJ, Jared,
go
step up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
go
I mean,
there
yeah,
or
of
Eddie
course.
Hearn.
Go to Matchroom.
Go. You don't even have to go to there. Go to Eddie Hearn. Fuck it. But
Matchroom got a lot of good heavyweights. Shit, Kingsbury
Yeah,
got
they
a lot
do
of good
though.
heavyweights.
PBC bugging, bro.
They is.
But if you want to just get easy fights and stack his money up, stay at top rank.
No, 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 no. Fuck that. If you get
He
easy
need
fights, you're not gonna
competition
be
if he
ready.
want to be one of
You're
the
not gonna be
greats.
ready for them dogs. You gotta get tested.
Yeah,
You
he
can't,
need
you can't
competition,
be.
man.
But
Oh, I want
KJ,
to fight a 5'9" motherfucker from Belgium. There's only 8 people that box. Only 8 heavyweights in Belgium, bro. Only
it go
8. He was the best out of 8. Whoop de do.
it go back to what you said though, KJ. Remember, he said he don't love boxing, so he might as well just stack his money up and get the easiest
No,
fights.
no, fuck that. If he don't love boxing and he try to fight one of them champions, they gonna kill him. No, you gotta figure out what you're doing.
Oh, definitely go.
Yeah, he do.
Did you see the video of Roy Jones talking to Jared Anderson? Yeah, Jared was crying, but I don't know what that video was about. Sometimes they be talking in code. I don't know what his big ass. I'm gonna tell you this, man. I'm gonna do a video on this. Jared Anderson so-called gets arrested for speeding, right? Then he comes into the fight with a NASCAR outfit. A lot of this shit is narrative, but in real life, that motherfucker need to fight somebody good so he can get ready for people that's great.
Yeah, he need to be dedicated too. Stay out of trouble too.
Yeah, but I don't even know if he getting it. Sometimes, look, I remember an episode of Boondocks. They showed
Uh
you
huh.
rappers getting in trouble on purpose, and it was part of their brand. Maybe that's
Yeah.
part of his brand. Do I believe this
Yeah.
motherfucker dumb enough to just be getting arrested left and right, and then
Yeah.
getting out back and forth? No, I don't believe that. Sorry. Anderson got a whole lot more to learn.
He do.
Look, Anderson is a natural talent, so he need to get tested. I'm not saying throw him in there with top champs, but throw him in there with them dudes who cracking. Daniel Dubois, Joe Joyce, Frank
Good
Sanchez.
one.
Let's get the ball moving.
Joe.
Am I still echoing?
I love to see the Joe Joyce fight.
Nah,
That's
you
No,
ain't
you ain't
echoing
echoing
no
no
more,
more.
Don. You good? No more,
Okay,
Don. You good?
this is one of the reasons these dudes don't believe that they can learn from losses. They got this thing where if I get one loss, that's it for me. My career over. That's why they won't fight nobody. Because this image.
Oh no, it's back echoing, but
It's back
echoing,
but all right.
when you done, hey Don, whenever you done speaking, just mute the mic. But this is the thing, bro. Ali, if you really watch Ali been getting knocked down since the amateurs. Ali won the gold medal. Yeah, Ali so great. Ali got that ass dropped. On his way to the gold medal, he got dropped more than once. Got up off the canvas. That's what happens when you fight top competition. You might actually get hurt. That's boxing. That's part of the game. So if Jared gonna be the face of heavyweight boxing, he gotta get really tested. That's it. When Wilder, we all thought Wilder was top dog because of that right hand. He ran into Tyson Fury, he lost, but it was one of the greatest showdowns of all time. And when they panned to Deontay Wilder at them fights, don't nobody boo. Everybody cheers because they remember the great performances that the Bronze Bomber put on for them. They realize that they witnessed greatness and they're not gonna see no shit like that in years.
Yep.
You might they may never see nothing like that again where a man is at the top of the level in his game just because of that right hand. A man believing himself and a man tries to make the biggest fights over and over and over. Most heavyweights don't move like that.
Nope.
So yeah, go watch any fight. When they camera pan to Wilder, the crowd cheers. They respect that man. That's what you get when you put it all on the line. You get respect.
I did think he won the first fight though against Tyson.
I mean, it don't matter. If he really won the first fight, he'd came back won the second fight.
Yeah.
So it is what it is, man. It's history, but Wilder the truth. But no, Jared Anderson, you can't be fighting Riyad Muirhead or whatever the hell his name was from Belgium, where there's only 8
I
heavyweights.
didn't even know who he was at first. I'm like, who is this
Are
guy?
you
Okay, for somebody
exaggerating
to
or
be
is it really
unknown.
only 8 fighters? Are you just joking or is it really only 8
No,
fighters?
it's
Yeah,
8 fight. I'm not no hyperbole. I'm not trying to be funny for the live.
That guy got
When you
like
look it
30
up on
wins.
BoxRec, the man was 1 of 8 It's a lot of dudes like that. Zane coming out of China. With these different areas, they don't have heavyweights like that. They barely have boxing. Boxing isn't big everywhere. So
Yeah, we know that.
Belgium, they got 8 motherfuckers who's ranked. That's what he had to be. He had to be the best out of 8
Mm-hmm.
in Belgium. So and that don't mean he could have been a bad motherfucker. You never know. You never know what boxing is an individual sport. You don't know how somebody preparing, how they training. Some people their mind is bigger than where they at. But Riyad Murray, when I watched that fight, I don't know if you've seen it, Don. That motherfucker barely threw no punches. He kept his hands up the whole time.
Yeah, he
Every once in
did
a
though.
while,
He
he
was
was throwing.
moving back,
Every once
wasn't
in a while,
doing
he would throw
nothing.
a counter hook to try to knock out Jared Anderson. He didn't believe in his boxing ability. He was just trying to get a big knockout. And he was 5'9". He did
Mm-hmm.
not prepare
That's a
Jared Anderson
heavyweight?
for nobody.
Yeah, he was a heavyweight.
Damn.
Yeah, it was dumb. Yeah, that's what,
Dumb move.
exactly. GT Red, you said it. You was thinking what I was thinking. I was thinking like, damn, did they pay this motherfucker to just chill out? Because the couple times that he
Hey,
did
somebody
land that hit,
said
that
he
time,
came up in there for a
it
paycheck.
was clear that he had power. It was clear that he had power. And then at the end, the final round when he was throwing, he was fast and powerful. So I'm like, why the fuck you didn't do this in the first round? Did y'all pay this man? Did y'all just say, okay, just make it look pretty? What's
Yeah, they
really
said
going
he
on?
came up in there for a paycheck. I heard.
Yeah, I mean that's what the announcer was saying, but I'm saying, did they pay him?
Yeah,
Because
they must have did pay him something.
the way he fought in the 12th round, bruh, if he came out there in the first round, we'd have had a fight on our hands.
Yo,
Dude.
KJ. So I actually
Yeah.
looked at some of Murray's fights, because I was like betting on that shit. So I wanted to see who he was about, bro. I thought he would have honestly given Jared some semi decent work because bro had nice combinations and he threw hands. And I
Yeah,
was like,
Yeah,
what
he
the
was.
fuck does this guy have?
He had some of the fastest hands I've seen in the heavyweight. Like he was like a black Andy Ruiz or shit. Or he was born in Ivory Coast, even though he lived in Belgium. He was born in Ivory Coast, but that motherfucker could throw them things. So when he
Yeah,
got in
bro.
there not even throwing, I'm like, okay,
Exactly. Like
Jared
it was.
Anderson don't hit that hard.
I tossed a little 20 ball on a
GT, thanks
knockout
for
for
the
him because
follow.
he had hands.
You put,
And
but you threw $20 on that motherfucker.
hell yeah, that shit would have paid out like
Man, you crazy
$300.
as
Fuck,
hell.
fuck
I
You
out
wouldn't
of
have
here.
put
crazy as hell betting on that shit now.
I would have put one red penny on that
I
pickaninny.
tossed a little 20 ball on it. A little 20
Nah,
ball.
Crazy as
shit,
hell for
I'm
that one.
serious. Fuck that.
A little,
Look,
little 20 ball.
when I looked up, when they do that, when they say it's only 8 motherfuckers that box in your area, nah, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
And he's 5'9", and
KJ.
Jared Anderson is one of the most naturally talented boxers in the heavyweight division. That's why I'm like, yo, I think he signed to Salida Promotions. What the fuck are they doing? Why would you match him up with a 5'9" guy? What top heavyweights are 5'9" nowadays? Like you gotta be Mike fucking Tyson.
I was about to say Mike Tyson.
Shit, the last competition he went up against was good. I can't think of dude's
No,
name, but he was
Anthony Pete. I didn't say he didn't hit hard. I said he didn't hit that hard. He don't hit that hard where a motherfucker not even gonna throw from the first round. Like he don't hit that hard. I watched his fights. I watched his fight with Charles Martin. If he was a
yeah,
bomber, he would have got Charles up out of there.
yeah. He knocked him down 3
Charles
times, I
old.
think.
Charles Martin, I call him Booker T. That's how he look. But Charles, he an old dog. I
Yeah, he
mean,
is.
they trying to make him the face of the new weight class they just made. What new weight class? Did they just make super heavyweight or something? What you talking about?
What new weight class? Hold up, man.
You talking about Bridgerweight?
They're supposed to have it. I think they canceled it. I don't know. It's supposed to be a new weight class.
No, they don't need it. I was thinking they need to do super heavy, but I don't know. Look, Dane
They got
Dubois
so
got in
many
there with
weight
a man that
classes.
outweighed him by damn near 100 pounds. He got in there with Gerald Miller, the real big baby. That motherfucker 300 pounds. And Daniel Dubois tore him up.
People
So,
like
Yeah.
Tyson Fury, and all them guys made them think about making another weight class. 'Cause what if you were weighed in 210 pounds and you fighting a dude 270? That's crazy.
Deontay Wilder dropped Fury. Fury
That's
tried to come
crazy.
back
I
from
didn't
it. But
even
I'm going
know
to tell you
that.
something.
You gotta remember,
If
Deontay Wilder
Deontay
is a freak of
Wilder
nature.
grew up boxing, it wouldn't have mattered if Fury came in at 300 pounds. He would have tore his ass up.
He's a
Wilder,
freak of nature.
yeah, he's a freak of nature, but I'm saying, listen. Wilder would be 212, and Fury came in 250 the first time. Dropped him. I think it was twice or 3 times. If he grew up boxing, it wouldn't have mattered how big Fury got because Joe Louis used to fight them big motherfuckers. Daniel Dubois just fought a man that outweighed him by damn near 100 pounds. Like shit, it's all about your skills at the end at the heavyweight division. But Wilder, since he's limited on skill, once you put him in front of a man that got all that weight and that can just weigh him down, next thing you know, that's a losing battle. Fury got in there with Ngannou. Ngannou had more weight. It was a totally different ball game. But what Ngannou was doing, he brought MMA wrestling to the fight. So he brought a whole different aspect skill wise, the grappling. That's what helped him get that dub, even though he was robbed.
Yeah. I still think Tyson Fury didn't train, but hey, that's his business. That's his fault.
Hey, he ain't trained shit. He
Shit,
learned.
YouTube,
Hopefully, he learned something.
Apple.
Tyson right now, actually.
But man, they got the heavyweight division has to do better, man. Jared Anderson could be fighting Gerald Miller. He could be fighting Gerald Miller. Gerald Miller is not going to lay down. He might not go. He's not going to be in shape. He will come there at 300 pounds. You know, he will come there titty sagging, but he's going to be a live dog. He's going to try to win.
My issue is this: if you're not fighting your mandatory, you should be fighting a big dog. That's the bottom line. So
Yep.
Usyk, I mean, a lot of people don't like him or whatever, but he fights his mandatory and he looks for the big dogs. That's all he do.
And that's why Usyk got stopped by Daniel Dubois, and he had to save his ass because Usyk actually fighting dangerous fighters. Usyk got in there with Anthony Joshua twice. Usyk got in there with Daniel Dubois and got his ass dropped and stopped, but they had to save him because they wanted to make the Fury Usyk fight, and they wanted it to be an undefeated, undisputed fight. So it is what it is, but that's what happened when you go in there and you fight the live dogs. You might get stopped. You might get popped. You might get dropped. That's what happened to Alexander Usyk. Daniel Dubois is not a great boxer, but Daniel Dubois got dynamite.
And then he did, even though he got knocked out, he did come back.
Ain't no comeback, Don Judah. That motherfucker was down for 2 minutes. That was a wrap. That should have been it. That's part of boxing.
But what I'm saying,
man,
cats that scared to get hit and scared to get knocked out. What I'm saying is, you can still come back. Look what he Usyk got knocked out in the fight and still came back in the same fight.
Usyk was part of the machine. Not everybody is connected like that. So you gotta understand.
He hit him on the belt.
These motherfuckers who, if Daniel would have hit him with that shot, they're not. The referee's just gonna wave it off. Usyk, they already wanted. They've been making this Usyk and Tyson Fury fight for years now. So I understand people being, all scary and all that because you're not gonna get the same treatment as Alexander Usyk.
Yeah.
They already got him in the plans for the future. He is Caucasian and he is a good boxer, so they could count on him. Daniel Dubois, they can't count on Dubois because Daniel Dubois not the best boxer. So when he don't get the knockout, you don't know what he's gonna do. They seen him. I ain't gonna say he quit, but he couldn't fight after he got his eye socket broke. But they seen all of these different things. So fighters take that into account as well. But you're right. They should be fighting the best.
They should be fighting the best, bro.
They should be doing it like back then, back in the day.
It's still life after a knockout. If you should do it in the same fight, just be a dog. If you in it, be in it all the way.
Thank you. Once you in the shit, you in the shit.
Yeah, it's like
I'm gonna fight 5'9", right head, and then maybe work my way up, and then bro.
They looking for the easy route.
Jared Anderson is too talented to pussyfoot. The man can switch hit. The man got feet like a damn light heavyweight.
Yeah, man.
The man is fast. The man has great reflexes. The man.
I thought he should have fought in light heavyweight though.
And I'm not exaggerating. I've watched this man throw damn near a 30-punch combination in one of his fights. The man
looking for the easy route. They be waiting for either cats to get older or wait for somebody weak to win the title. That's what they do.
And that shit is whack. Anthony Joshua could have been one. Anthony Joshua could have been for Wilder, could have been for Fury. Now the only reason you want to fight him because he already got tore up by Usyk and with the loss to Ruiz. So now he looking like, oh, fuck it. You should have been saying fuck it. You never know what can happen in these fights. You never know. You might go in there and beat somebody, and then you like, damn, I didn't think I was going to do that. Don't give him a rematch. But, hey, you got in there.
It's called confidence. You have it.
Thank you.
You ain't got confidence in your skill.
Speaking of Ruiz, that man is such a disappointment.
How?
He doesn't fight nobody.
Huh?
He doesn't fight.
Who trying to give Wilder was supposed to make a fight happen with him and ain't make it happen. Anthony Joshua got him in a rematch and didn't even fight. Anthony Joshua played defense all night.
He just hasn't fought in like mad long. I just want to see the cat fight anybody. At this point, just fight somebody.
I watched his last fight. I think he got dropped in that fight and he got hurt, but
It was a good
he put
fight.
down his mouthpiece. But you're right though. He need to fight somebody quick,
He's,
fast, in a hurry.
he's
Anthony
just one of those
Ruiz
guys.
got bad
He needs to
genetics,
keep
so he need
fighting.
to stay active.
Yeah, he
Exactly.
really do.
He needs to stay active.
Yeah.
I don't know who promoting these guys, man. Hey, see,
Me too, though.
another thing with heavyweight that people got to understand: you don't even have to win the title and still be filthy rich.
Yep.
I knew a guy in Queens. He never even fought for the title. He was filthy rich. He fought about
You know
30.
why, Don?
I forgot
What
his
was
name.
his name, Dom?
I forgot his name.
Biggest purses.
But if I
Dang.
knew his name, you'll know who I was talking about. But I forgot his name because we talking about 20 years ago. But
Heavyweights get the biggest purses, man.
they get the
I'm
biggest
talking about if you're an average boxer and you're a heavyweight, you're gonna get a bigger purse than somebody that's a middleweight and that's a no name.
Yeah.
Because people will pay to see them big bodies because they know heavyweight one punch.
Yeah. Ronaldo Snipes was another one. I know y'all probably wasn't around when he was fighting, but Snipes was one. He never won the title. He got the shit beat out of him by Larry Holmes. It wasn't even close, and that dude was filthy rich. Never won the title.
I know him.
And I know him personally. He was super rich. Never won the title, and that was the old school days.
So
Yes.
today he could have made even more money.
Oh yeah. Oh, today he would have been the champ.
What's up, fellas?
What's good, Nina?
Yeah, man. Did we just talking about Wilder was the face of boxing at one point?
Yeah.
Yeah, because there's knockouts.
Yeah. Well, not just knockouts, but the way that he was coming. The man, Wilder would tell you straight up, "I'm gonna knock your ass out." He didn't do the pussyfooting. He didn't come in there
Because he could do
scared.
it.
He would tell you, "I'm gonna win."
Your promotion and your marketing
Yep.
could make you the face. Yeah, y'all looking at his skills. Okay, I'll give him credit because with no skills, he still won the world title.
Thank you.
I mean,
And
motherfucker,
with no skills, he put on one of the greatest trilogies of all time.
All right, I tell you this: take a no-skill fighter that started 2 years ago and see if he can win the 135 or the 140-pound title. Let's see. I'll wait because it ain't gonna happen.
You said the 130. You said the 135 and the 140-pound title.
Yeah, and I ain't talking about no
Rolly
Raleigh.
did it.
We know. Yeah, Raleigh was put in a situation. We already know that.
Yeah, Rolly was different.
Rolly is not beating no fucking real, none of them real chance. They put that dude in the situation. And he lost to that old man. That old man won
Yeah,
that
old
fight.
man was putting it on.
That old man whooped his ass, man.
No,
I
he
ain't
did.
gonna
Who would you
get
say are the best fighters that never won a title in their career? There's a lot of fighters like that.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of good
Like
fighters
that.
that
You
never
hear
won
all
a
day.
title. Yeah, I remember Obakar. Obakar was a great fighter, and it was he was a great fighter before the like before Oscar and all them came up. He was his turn, but Oscar and all them dudes came up. Shane, and he went against Oscar and got his ass beat. But he was a good fighter. Never won the
Okay,
title.
okay, Judah. What about B Hop then? He did it.
Did what? B-Hop been fighting since he was a child, bro.
No,
B-Hop
when he started fighting
B-Hop
late.
started fighting in the juvenile justice system when he was a child.
But he didn't fight into boxing till late, bro. He started fighting boxing when he was 24.
Turned pro in his early 20s. B-Hop is
When
not
he was
no.
24,
training as a teenager.
It don't matter. He was fighting since he was a teenager.
bro. He started boxing when he was 24 years old, bro.
No, he didn't. B-Hop started boxing as a teenager in the juvenile
as a teenager in jail. He was locked up for
Bernard Hopkins.
unarmed robbery.
Man, how
Bernard
y'all
Hopkins,
say
right?
me about B Hop, man?
Bernard Hart won mad amateur tournaments when he was released in Philly, and he had great sparring when he got released. Philadelphia is one of the cities with the greatest sparring sessions in this country, probably this world.
Yep.
You kidding me? He ain't from the goddamn Tuscaloosa or nothing. He's from Philadelphia.
Okay, what about Rocky Balboa?
No, he's not
then?
being managed right.
Rocky Balboa did it too. What about him?
Rocky, it's a different era, number one. And number two, go look up Rocky's workout regimen and see if most people would do that.
Yeah, and then Rocky was in a great position. The champ was 38 years old.
How y'all doing? How y'all better doing? How everybody doing?
Jersey Joe was 38 years old. He was in a great position.
What's up?
Hey, I'm looking at the topic. Is that what was up today?
Yeah, man. Yeah. I've been going on there, but we can get right back to it. What's up,
Well,
Kevin? What you think about it?
Well, I'm looking at the team. I don't know what they did last night, But that was poor execution to me, man. That was not. That
Oh,
ain't
did
what
he
I thought it
lose?
was supposed to be in the heavyweight division. He's supposed to have put that boy out. That young man was not even fighting last night.
Yep.
His opponent was not doing anything, laying on the ropes. He maybe throw maybe each round, maybe 6.
Yeah, 10 punches max.
Yeah, I was giving it 6. You say
Yeah.
10 punches max. But that the champ last night was a very poor performance. I don't approve of it. And I think he needs to work on the team, or the team need to go back and reevaluate what they're doing. But yeah, he's
You know
not
what
being
it is,
that.
Kevin? They
Huh?
moving them along too slow. They being too careful.
Yeah.
Careful.
Hey, I said this earlier. You wasn't in
With
here.
carefulness.
Everybody that they want Jared Anderson to fight is over 6 foot tall. They want him to fight Fury, Usyk, Anthony Joshua, Wilder, some of the best heavyweights. That's what they're preparing him for later on down the road. Why is he in there with a 5'9" heavyweight from Belgium that nobody never heard of? How does it make sense?
It don't.
It's other guys that he could be fighting. He could be fighting Joe Joyce, Frank Sanchez.
Oh
He could be
yeah.
fighting Gerald Miller.
Oh
He
yeah.
could be fighting that damn what's my man name? Daniel Dubois. All these other heavyweights that are giving good work that aren't champions,
Right.
but people that are live dogs, and he'll get more experience. He might even lose, but he's gonna get more experience. He
Isn't
didn't learn a
Badu
damn
isn't
thing
They don't
last
want
night.
him to lose.
Badu still boxing? Badu. You remember the dude?
Badu Jack?
Yeah.
I don't know, but
Yeah, I
that'd be a
think he
great
can
fight
fight.
for his
I
ass.
think he
That
He's
would
a
be a
can
good
good
fight.
fight for him.
Badu got a lot of
fight.
Wait,
experience
I
though,
thought
man.
Badu was
Badu shit.
cruising.
That's a good fight though.
That'd
This
be
is
a
what I
good
think
fight.
they do with. This is what I think they doing with him though. Because the bigger they is, the less skillful them heavyweight fighters be. So
That's
I think
false.
they trying to give him
No, because you
experience
got
with the
Fury.
skills
Fury is
first.
the
That's false,
biggest.
Nina.
Fury is the biggest.
You said what?
Fury is the
Right
biggest.
now, the heavyweight division is as big as it's ever been. Number
Joshua.
one. Number
Yeah.
two, a lot of these dudes they're big and they are skillful. A lot. Look at Alexander Usyk.
Whoa, whoa,
That's a
whoa,
man
whoa!
that,
Did
that
you
was
just say
at
they
cruiserweight.
skilled, bro?
Alexander Usyk, that motherfucker in and out movement at heavyweight nowadays. How
You
many
said
boxers
Usyk,
even box like that
Usyk
at
is
heavyweight? That's a
very
lot of
skilled.
skill.
Yeah, Usyk is skilled.
Hey KJ, Usyk is like short. He's not
Footwork though,
really.
too, man.
Usyk is at least 6 foot
Six,
tall.
6 foot tall even.
That's
At
not
least 6 foot
compared to
tall.
what Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder and that
No,
Dubois
it ain't.
dude is. That's not.
Anthony Joshua is 6'4", 6'5". Usyk tore him up. It's not. I'm just saying, fighting a 5'9" fighter that nobody never heard of in this heavyweight era, where these dudes are taller than they've ever been, bigger than they've ever been, to the
Right.
point where they're thinking about getting a super heavyweight division. You fighting 5'9" fighter from Belgium, it's not preparing you for nothing. And that man didn't have no skill. That he didn't. Whatever
He
skill
did.
he had, he didn't show. I'm not gonna say he had no skill. Whatever skills he had, he left them shits in his pocket.
He did. He did.
I'm no disrespect. I'm telling you straight up. I was disappointed. I said, what the
Who,
fuck?
who,
Boy, you in
whose
there with
promotion was
Big
that?
Baby. You can make a
Whose,
name for
promo-
yourself. What you doing?
Right.
whose promotion was that?
I
Because
think it's Dimitri Salita.
I wouldn't even allow that I wouldn't even promote a fight like that.
Yeah, that shit was crazy. That made Big Baby, like, it made you not want to watch his next fight.
Exactly. And I
look,
don't want to watch it. If you don't fight a top elite seaside fighter or stepping or gatekeeper fighter, I don't want to watch this dude. He's boring.
Okay,
You don't
how?
even need him. Kevin, he need
What
to fight
about
elite fighters.
what about the old
Jared
man?
Anderson-
What about the old man, the Cuban? He could get him or something.
No,
Wasn't
hell
that
no.
cool? Yeah, yeah.
Retire
him
up.
That kid can fuck around and beat him too. You talking about King Kong?
Yeah.
King Kong and Deontay, they take a lot of punches. They getting old. I don't want these brothers to be all messed.
Getting old. King Kong is old. He was old when he fought Wilder the first fight.
Don't nobody really
Getting
know how
old.
old he is. Don't nobody, you
Yeah,
know the Cubans, we don't know how old they are.
Yeah, they got
Don't got
the
the
birth
birth
certificate.
King Kong
Yeah.
could be 50 years old. They throw his ass in there. And
Well, he
guess
looking-
what? He'll still be able to fight.
Hey, them Mexican guys be looking young, but they be
Cuban,
old,
Cuban,
man.
Cuban. He's
The
Cuban.
Cubans,
He's
they're the
Cuban.
Cubans.
The Cubans, yeah, the Cubans.
They be looking old too, but they could fight. They grow up
Bodies are
fighting
young,
from a young
yeah.
age. They can still make it look good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they've been
You don't
fighting
know how
since
old they
birth.
are.
See,
You know
Cuba,
how
Cuba, what Cuba does with they fighters, they catch them early and they make them fight. They like, you're
Okay.
gonna be a boxer. And you're like, but I don't want to be. You don't have a choice.
Right.
You're gonna be a boxer.
What did you
You
say?
know, it's like basketball and football over there.
Yeah, you don't have a choice.
Well, I did see Stitch in his corner. That's a good sign. Stitch is a good coach, even though he's the cut man, but I know he's got something to say behind the
Oh
scene.
yeah, that dude you talking about Jared Anderson?
Yeah.
It was, I don't know who was coaching him, but the man was telling him, look, when you every time you throw the jab, he feinting, the 1-2 is right down the pipe. Like they was telling him,
Right.
good instructions. But Eric Anderson couldn't really act off of that because his fighter wasn't even trying to fight. But
Yeah.
Anderson, I don't think he's in the
It's
shape.
hard to fight it that won't fight. The people think that shit is easy because the dude won't fight. Sometimes that's hard because you used to fighting somebody that fights
That do
back.
want to fight. So Anderson want to
Just like,
counter. But guess
just like,
what? This is what I said earlier, Don. Muhammad Ali, he can make any fight look interesting because he would take the risk.
yeah.
He did get dropped a couple of times, but if you wasn't put on the show, he'd still put on the show in his heyday. But he was running the miles. He was in shape to do that shit. When you get rocked, they take a lot out of you.
Man, if you do the training Ali did, that man used to run his whole 5 mile shadow boxing, backwards,
Let me
frontwards, twisting, turn. He
let me
was man.
let me ask y'all fellas something, man. We saw Jared Anderson, that was kind of horrific with the opponent that he had. But man, wasn't y'all impressed with Efa Jabba improvement, man? I mean, he came a long way, and that was an excellent fight. He impressed me with some of the combinations and the uppercut, which changed the fight for him. I was like, man, just to see him improve on that level was just worth it, man. That fight was all that,
That fight was
and
back
mhm,
and forth, and that was a good
yeah,
fight. But I ain't gonna lie to you, that fight, I didn't. All right, F. Jabba, he a tough fighter, but I'm coming to see the skills and shit.
He didn't impress me. He did not
I
impress me after
mean,
that.
I
But
mean,
no, hold on,
do y'all see? Y'all remember where he come from?
Yes,
Did y'all
yes,
see where he came from?
yes,
You know
yes.
what I'm saying?
But you can
That's
see
what
where he
impressed
came
me, where
from.
he came from.
But you see where he came from. But he gonna wind up in this game, leaving real
Oh
fast
yeah,
with that style.
oh
Now he got,
yeah,
yeah, he took a
yeah,
lot of,
oh yeah.
but you know
But
what?
man, where he
And
came from,
he
I was
got to
just
give
like,
him credit.
wow.
yeah. I was impressed too. He came a
I give
long
him
way. I'm
credit.
happy for him. I'm not
I give him
knocking him,
credit.
but he got to
Oh,
come
he's
on
not
now.
going to be a top dude. He's going to get beat
Yeah.
because I predicted that Frank Sanchez was going to beat him. That first time they met, I said he's too fast for FA. FA is way too slow.
Hey,
But
quick
I'm just
question.
impressed. Hmm.
I'm sorry to cut you off. You said Frank Sanchez. How you think Frank match up against Jared Anderson?
I think he beats Jared Anderson.
Now we talking, baby. So why in the hell isn't Jared fighting Frank? Frank Sanchez don't got no belt. He ain't nobody. Don't nobody know who he is outside the boxing circles. That's a good step up fight. That's a fight that'll
Yeah,
get you ready to know. Damn, can I fuck with AJ? Can I fuck with Usyk? Can I fuck with Frank Sanchez? Will get you ready. And he Cuban. You know he coming out of that. He
that's
know
what
how
I'm
to do a
about to
lot of
say.
stuff.
Hmm.
Yeah, you
Like
know
I
he
I was
said, they
was
just
make
athletic.
these
You know he got
boxes
kind of a
different.
Humpty Dumpty build with a lot of muscle, but he got a lot of skills. He has a weird the way that he take his time and look for them knockouts. He fishes for them knockouts. But those are the fights that we need to be seeing. That's something that'll get me up out of bed. Like, damn, Anderson and Sanchez, you don't know what's gonna happen.
But wait till he.
but we see that boxing is changing into a big event type of sport.
It's
It's
always
not
been a
about.
big event sport, but you can't make big events. Back in the day, they didn't say, okay, what we're gonna do is we're gonna pussyfoot until you're 40 and 0, and then we're gonna get you a big fight with a champ. Nobody wanna watch that shit.
I watched that fight. You suspect to me as a referee when you walk back to the wrong corner after your round. That's not good signs to me for the future. That lets me know you could be rocked, my man. So he has a lot of work to do. But that was a very, very call.
I seen
Like
a
you
lot of
looked at
people
that,
walk
like,
back to the
wow,
wrong corner.
my man. Wait
I
a minute.
seen people winning the fight
Yeah,
walk back to the wrong corner.
he went back to the wrong corner. Those are
Which one?
signs. I'm just
I've
messing with
seen
him, but
fighters winning the fight go back to the wrong corner.
still, I'm just messing with
Well,
Don. But damn, man, he
well,
walked. He went.
what I was trying to say
Yeah, go
about
ahead,
the
brother.
big event thing, look like that's all they looking for. You got
Because they
Crawford,
trying to. That's the
Crawford.
thing. That's the thing. It's all
Well, Crawford
about.
is an old
They
man.
all trying to compete
He
based
earned his
off of
way.
the Floyd era. Floyd fucked a lot of shit up with his greatness, but after the Floyd era, people it's all about numbers. Numbers. We gotta make a certain amount, make a certain amount of money. They don't understand that if you don't put on a product that's worth buying, people are not going to invest in that. It don't matter how many NASCAR or Batman outfits this motherfucker put on. He has to be fighting competitors where there's a sense of parity for the viewers. Meaning we
Yeah,
have to understand that there's a chance that he might get his ass knocked out.
yeah,
That's what sells tickets.
yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yes. And they had to stop. Like every fight is not a pay per view fight, bro.
Thank you.
They gotta kill this shit. It's only like 15 fighters that had the authority to call a pay-per-view fight.
But they're trying to make boxing a whole pay-per-view thing, period. That's what they're trying to do.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, they
not
gotta
gonna work.
kill it.
Trying to
They
do
gotta
that
make it
too.
Y'all don't
free-to-air.
have. First off, they could do that. Y'all, the promoters lazy as hell. This is not W. Y'all don't build these
Yeah.
characters up. Some of these men need a script. Not everybody know how to talk shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Make a script. If y'all want to make it that much of a pay-per-view event, write some scripts. Get motherfuckers out there to talk trash for them. Make it a whole event. Go all the way with it. Don't just send somebody out there and be like, all right, mark the fight. So a lot of these promoters, they not worth their salt, and they trying to make money that they're not putting no work into. They're not paying their dues, but they want to get paid.
I mean, nobody want to see that Robos Kasinkow fight, and that kid had no. I mean, he shouldn't have been in the ring with Kasinkow. He was nowhere. He couldn't even land a punch on the guy, man. It was just some of
You
these
talking about the guy that
matchups.
was
You know
moving
what it
back
is,
and
though?
forward, or nah?
Conseco wasn't fighting. He wasn't fighting like that before. Conseco said it, and they said it in the fight. They
In the
said
fight.
he felt super confident after his last fight, knowing that he could go the distance, he can get up off the ground. I don't know if you watched his last fight. His last fight was epic. He fought
Yeah, that was Averate.
right.
Averate.
So he actually leveled up. That's what happened to that kid that was fighting Conseco. Conseco said, "Damn, I didn't know I could have that in me." So before he was facing himself, in that fight, he came out there throwing bows round after round. So that it wasn't necessarily his opponent; it was him. When you put that type of pressure on a motherfucker, whoo.
He could be
I mean,
dangerous.
that kid wasn't accurate. He wasn't accurate. I mean, it just looked like his fundamentals because he was slow. He couldn't even land a good punch on Kasinkow. I just thought that just came from the experience because he fought better opponents. Oscar Valdez. His history is just he's just on another level, man. I mean, he spanked that kid last night, and he took it easy. But he went ahead and took him out. He played with his food and took him out. When he had to.
One of the best boxers in that he at least top 20.
Yeah.
Like because of the experience. That motherfucker been there with Shakur. He been there with
Yep.
Karate. So
But
if you
sometimes,
not coming in there with top 10 ability,
Yeah.
that's what happen.
Yep, that's what I said, and I was just like, "Wow, man!" I just couldn't believe they made that match. I don't think they should make matchups like that. I think you should keep it close to where you at. But I know they got these stay busy fights,
It
and
wouldn't even
I'm
matter
just
though. It wouldn't matter for It wasn't about Conseco. Conseco is the reason that motherfucker was not the main event. It wasn't about him. It's about him. If they would have, nobody would have been complaining if he was in there fighting somebody like a Frank Sanchez,
yeah,
Gerald Miller, Daniel Dubois, Joe Joyce. If he's fighting
yeah,
some of these fighters, nobody would
right,
have cared if the Conseco fight didn't fit what they came to see. If it didn't
yeah,
fulfill them as a fan, because he's the main event. Like
right,
nobody was
Yeah,
checking for Conseco. Conseco just got a nice little paycheck. They did him
yeah.
a favor.
yeah,
Man, if y'all notice, bro, it's people that can control the shit so good. Like, look how easy they made it for Lomachenko to be a big name again. They gonna give him that easy ass fight with Kambosos, so he can so Tank gotta so he can call Tank out, so he can get the authority to get the Tank fight. So
Well, he don't have no authority for Tank. Tank that made all type of money that Loma never touched.
when
I don't give a fuck if Loma had 10 belts. Tank Loma don't have no authority, and I want to see Loma and Tank fight. I believe Loma could get him, but Loma don't have no authority to call out Tank. He would get laughed at. PBC they move based off of the dollar bill, and they have more than enough unstable fighters to where they don't need Loma. Loma not worth nothing to Tank for real. And I don't know if Tank fighting on legacy like Devin, so that fight probably will never happen. But I feel you though, Nina. There's no reason why Loma should be fighting Kambosos for a belt. That's bullshit. You got Shakur Stevenson over there. They both signed the top rank. That's who Loma should be fighting for the belt. Not no fucking Kamboso.
for a build, KJ, he fighting for undisputed. This is an undisputed match.
Undisputed.
because
Yes.
Tank got one of the belts, so how's it undisputed?
Yeah, that's not
I
no
mean,
damn.
not undisputed. What's the other word? I'm tripping.
It's vacant. The title is
It's a
vacant.
vacant title, yeah. They
None
fighting
of them
for
on
the
the
belt.
belt.
And Shakur Stevenson been begging Loma for a fight forever. Now let y'all know, man, they know what time it is with Shakur. You may talk that shit because his last fight, Loma been sparring with Shakur for years. He know what Shakur bringing. And that's why his ass the bell ain't ringing. That's just what it is.
Yeah, they trying to stay
Well,
away.
I don't think nobody want to fight that style that Shakur brings because he's such an athletic
And
fighter. You know what
Now
I'm
you got
saying?
to
Nobody.
tap that screen, bro. You've been on 2.5 for a minute. You got to
He
remind me to
is,
tap
but
that
I'm talking
screen.
about them tapping. Nah, you know what? I ain't tripping off them today, man. Oh yeah, because number one, the chat ain't that big, but TikTok they be on their shit. They be on this. It's not always the chat. TikTok they don't want me to hit a certain level. That's cool.
All
I don't
right.
know about them. We doing our thing right now. Go ahead, pull a counter. What was you saying?
Oh no, you covered it. You know what I'm saying? But I'm like really excited about that Tank fight, that Tank Frank Martin fight,
Thank you. That shit
bro.
was a little crazy.
Yes, sir. I
Good
want to see
boxing.
that.
And
That-
then David Benavidez is fighting his first time at light heavyweight.
Mm, mm.
yes,
That's
remind
that's
Wow,
me of
boxing. That's gonna be
gonna
big.
be crazy. That's gonna be crazy
Who
because
monster fight?
whoever wins out of Bivol and Better Beef, and
They
I
get
do believe,
they
man,
get the
that's
winner.
gonna be, and he gets a shot at that,
Oh,
but he's
oh,
got to get
you,
it. That's
oh, you
gonna
didn't
be
know
awesome,
Canelo wanted that? You didn't know Canelo said he wanted the winner of those two?
Man,
man. Canelo, get out of here, man.
You didn't know? Y'all didn't know that?
Canelo done, boy. Canelo done. Nobody want. He
Canelo
ran for
fighting
the
Jaime
motherfucking angel weight
Maguire.
division.
My
Now he
bad.
want to jump up and get some type of pity party because if Canelo gets knocked out by Berthabiev or if he loses to Bivol again, all people gonna say is, "Well, he's smaller. He shouldn't be fighting him anyway."
So
You already
Dear
pulled
to
that
be
trick,
great.
buddy. You ain't
Dear to
want to
be
fight a
great.
motherfucker in your weight class that was begging to fight you. So David
KJ, y'all
Benavidez
didn't
go to
know
light
that?
heavyweight and moving up. My bad, Don.
Nah,
Go
I
ahead.
just said dear to be great. That's what they gonna yell. Well, he lost, but he dared to be great.
Yeah, like man,
Dared to be
shit.
great. He should have fought there.
Motherfucker, that's what I'm saying. You want dad to be great. Jump in
Yeah.
there with that Mexican monster. Look under your
Yeah.
bed and check in your closet and deal with that monster that's been in there. That's all I
Mhm.
gotta
Man,
say.
Canelo hearing out that money that Turkish throwing out. He wants some of that.
Yeah, but no, fuck no. I hope PBC blackball, white ball his ass.
Yeah, he
He
Yeah,
look
lost.
Caucasian. He look
but David got
Caucasian.
to fight that. He got to fight that Alexander Gurvich, whatever his name is. That he
Alexander
got that.
Owen, yeah,
Yeah,
something. Yeah, I
something.
know what you mean. Hey, we
Yeah, he
gotta
got to
see if
fight
David
him.
could deal. You gotta see if David could deal with the big boys for real, man. Because his
Yeah,
style,
David fit right into light heavyweight. He fit
huh?
right in there. I think his body frame, with his height and everything, I think he fit right in light
But
heavyweight.
it's different. He walked through a lot of dudes. It's different when a dude hitting you and you're not feeling that shit versus a
But
dude
then,
hitting you and y'all the same size.
Heavyweight
That's
KJ.
what I'm really interested in seeing from
Josh,
David
that's
Benavidez.
part of being a great fighter.
You
Yeah.
think he could go to heavyweight or no?
No. Unless he get on that Manny Pacquiao. But no, he can't go to heavyweight. I
I
think
don't
he
think.
can top out that cruiser though. I think he can top out that cruiser.
Man, KJ, I don't know, bro. Like I think when you go up in weight, you a better fighter because this take it off boxing, but that fight yesterday with Alex Pereira, bro, that nigga went up to light heavyweight and like he a monster now. Like he the face of the
It's
UFC
just
right now.
because a lot of dudes they draining their stuff after a certain time. Your body outgrows the weight class. So
Yeah.
when you go up, now you're not taking all of them nutrients from your body just to get ready for the fight. So you have
Yeah,
stamina, you got all of the experience that you have fighting at the lighter weight class. Whoever you was fighting at the lighter weight class, 9 times out of 10, they're gonna be faster than the next weight class. So
Yeah.
yes.
you done seen
yeah.
that.
Look at Teofimo Lopez. Look at Devin Haney.
Yeah.
Look at because I didn't think Teofimo was going to beat Josh Taylor. I did not call that one, y'all. I
Josh
did
gonna
not
have to
think
beat the
he.
meat to beat T.O. That's
I
all.
called that one.
Please
I was,
respect T.O. He is great,
Athleticism,
like
man.
undeniably great. What
Athletic.
T.O. did, a lot of boxers have never did. Please respect T.O., bro.
Yes. And then his athleticism over Josh Taylor, I picked that alone.
Yeah, he too athletic. T.O.'s super athletic fighter. He don't get credit for it, but no, T.O. is great, man.
Mm.
He is. He's a great fighter. I couldn't even debate that. It's just
do
that
do you think do
you
you
never
think
know what
he'll do
you never know what he gonna do. You never know who's gonna show up.
Only thing I
do
don't
you
like
think he'll
about
fight? Do you think he'll fight Matisse or do you think he'll fight Devin
He'll
Haney?
fight
Some of them guys.
Matias, yeah,
Tio.
he'll fight. Yeah,
T.O.
yeah,
fight
he'll fight
anybody.
Matias.
But what I don't like about T.O., he only come to fight when it's a name brand fighter. When it's a
Yeah.
nobody, it's like, that's why he lost to George. I wish
Bro,
my.
Now that's a great point you made. In
Hmm.
boxing, if you try to take somebody lightly, you end up losing. He lost to Sander Farrell, he lost to Jermaine Ortiz because of that reason that Don Judah said. You can't just say, "Well, this Loma, I'm ready to go balls to the wall." But then when you're in front of a Cambosos or a Jermaine Ortiz or Sandra Martin, you're not training your hardest and shit. You know what I mean? You
Well,
can't
you
do
know,
that.
some fighters fight up to their competition level, like Holyfield did. You know,
Yeah, but
Holyfield.
even if you fight to your competition level, you're still supposed to win. You're still supposed to win
Right,
the fight.
right.
They ain't supposed to be
But
looking
some
at the
fighters
game.
do that. Like look at Fury. Fury will fight like saying my Tom Swartz. It'll go life and death. But he fight like a damn Deontay Wilder. He's doing his best. You see what I'm saying? He got all of a sudden he got power. All of a sudden he got movement.
And
He
that
get in
power
there
was
with Otter
crazy. He
Wilding.
had power like that in the first fight, so that was crazy to me.
He go to Otter
Like,
Wilding. All of a sudden he don't know how to fight no more. You know what I'm
Man,
saying?
we all know what really going on with that Fury
Yeah.
fight, man. But
Right.
People lost
hey,
against Loma. He was cheated, huh? Man, you fuck. Loma cannot take 6 rounds to start a fight. I hate to break it to you. Unless you Tank Davis and you knocking the motherfucker out, you cannot throw away the first 6 rounds.
I don't even
Sorry.
respond to Cash
Well,
Money.
Loma problem is that he can't fight. He can't really fight going backwards. You know what I'm saying? That's his big problem. He's an excellent fighter going forward, but if you keep Loma, on his back foot, he's ineffective until he start figuring you out and figuring out, because he's very creative and he can figure you out by taking in
Loma's
data. And
problem
it's just
is
He's taking away his angles. When you take away
right.
his angles and all that shit, because he got good
Uh huh.
footwork going forward, his angles is
We
ridiculous.
also, if we
When
go
you take
back,
away that shit, he's an average fighter.
You know
yeah,
what his
but
problem
if
is?
we
And my
if we
bad, Kev, I'm
go,
gonna let you go. Loma problem is this. Loma fight in one style. That Ukrainian style that his father taught him, Usyk fights in that style as well. That style has weaknesses like all styles. So like Don Judah said, you take away that style, he don't know what to do after that. Go
Yeah.
ahead, Kevin.
yeah, I was going to say we have to always remember that we go back in his training regiment when they took us to that video. This dude was reading off the wall. I don't know how the schematics of that work, the secret to that, but that's all he knows is that chart in his brain.
Yeah.
So that's where all the angles and numbers are coming from. So I think he execute excellent going forward. No one really again when Haney fought. Did we say Haney won?
yes, bro.
Yes.
Listen, let me tell y'all, Loma has no body defense. He protects the body with no cost. He you can just go in there and hit him with a couple of body shots, and you might fuck him up.
Usyk weak to the body too.
That's how
But
Lenores. That's
Usyk
how
did too.
Lenores knocked him down. That's how he got knocked down a few times because he leave his body open like
That's
And
that.
I'm
that's
telling
weakness to
y'all,
that
bro.
Ukrainian style. Whatever their
But
dad
that's
taught
the
him,
style. What
he
I'm
didn't teach
saying.
him about that, protecting the body. That's both of Loma and Usyk got the same Achilles heel. Body.
Right.
Mm,
Exactly.
mm,
Definitely.
wow.
And then before I leave, someone said something real early
You
about
don't
the
gotta
show.
go, Kevin. You just want to leave.
The show ESPN put on last night, that was Top Rank, if I'm saying, did that
Mm-hmm.
promote. I think that's the best we're gonna see Top Rank ever perform, because that was to me it was a nice card, but it was an in
It was a
between
pretty
card.
good card because I
Yeah, it was
watched
a good card, but the
Julian
main
Del.
event
Hey,
wasn't
did you
the
see
main event.
Julian Delgado
But
fight?
wait. We waited for the main event, man. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, we don't want to tune into nothing like a show like that. I don't care who's on the show. It could be an undercard guy, but
Put Abdullah Mason on the main card.
huh?
Put Abdullah Mason on the main card. Hey,
Thank
Bob.
you.
Put
I was
Abdullah
just
Mason
about
on
to
the main
mention
card.
Thank
that. I was
you.
just
Yeah,
about to
put him
mention
on
it.
there.
Thank you.
And Shoo Shoo. I want to see Shoo Shoo get up
Yeah,
in there
put
too,
Shoo Shoo
man.
on the show.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Ooh, boy, them boys got some skills, boy. I like
But
that boy.
that
Reminds me of Sugar
Jordan
Ray
got skills
Robinson when he
too.
started throwing them punches.
What I'm trying to say, guys, what I'm
What?
trying to say, we can
Sugar
clearly see
Ray.
top. Wait. We can clearly see what Shakur is talking about. We can see Top Rank's budget, man.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm saying. You can feel the budget in the room.
Mm-hmm.
It ain't a high class budget in that room, man.
Right.
Come on, think about
That's
I
Man,
dangerous.
think that's what.
Y'all
I
got
was
all of
just
that
about
money,
to.
all that black talent, and y'all trying to force Loma down everybody's throat. No Diddy. That's what the hell y'all get.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all got all of these Shakur Stevenson. You supposed to have him
But
and
now,
Loma
one
get
thing,
it on.
one thing I can say about boxing, though, it might be political, and it is. Labo's country is fighting a war, and it's a lot of stuff politically behind pushing, because all his money is going towards his people. Even when what is his name, King Kong was fighting, it was for his daughter, because his daughter was sick.
Right.
He was fighting for his daughter. So there's other political reasons. You go deep into why Labo is being pushed. Why? They're really trying to help the best way they can. He is a top-ranked fighter.
You talking about Loma?
Yeah.
Yeah, but he fought Haney and then they had war.
But what I'm saying is the country itself and the reasons why he's there, the reasons why the politics push. We have to look at those political arenas too, because we got to say, well, why are they doing this? So let's answer that question. Let's do our research on that.
All right, this
And
is what
then
I'm
we
gonna
can.
say then. Loma,
Why nobody's talking
somebody
about
asked you,
Tiger
you fight
Johnson?
Shakur Stevenson, and when he tell you up, you
Tiger
take your ass
Johnson.
back over to your country.
Yeah.
That's all I gotta say.
I mean,
Why nobody? Why nobody?
you ain't gotta
Where
go,
the hell
KJ.
is
You ain't
Tiger
gotta leave. You
Johnson?
just walk
Where's
there.
Tiger Johnson? Where is he? Tiger Johnson. Where is he?
Who is it?
I don't know who Tiger.
I don't know who
Tiger Johnson? You know what I'm saying? From the Olympics, he was in the
know who
Olympics
he is,
with
but I
your
seen
boy.
him fight.
Y'all know who Tiger Johnson
Yeah,
is?
I seen him fight,
Hold on, hold on. I'm
but
on
I
my
don't.
computer right now. I'm finna look him up.
I
Man,
can't.
my God, man, Tiger Johnson, 147. I mean, the dude got everything. He's just like Abdullah Mason's at 147.
It's
I'm just
because
like,
of
where
the
is he?
Tiger
Who's
Johnson.
promoting him?
Hey, I
Who's
watched
promoting him?
Abdullah Mason, and bro, he's not that like Floyd Schofield will fuck him up.
Abdullah is a great athlete. That's what I see from Abdullah right now. Great power, fast, and he's
Yep.
not like a people act like he's not like a super boxer, but he's a great athlete. And that's a really a lot of times, man, when you young like that, anything can happen. You young, you're a great athlete. You catch somebody, shit, they can have a big name, but they can go to sleep.
Good night.
So, Schofield look like he's starting to really get his physical training up. I want to see him get his defensive skills better because I've seen him like really, scuffle
Man,
in a few fights. But he looked like he's going to be good because he's working on his craft real hard.
they
I
turned
want
him
to,
into a switch hitter too.
yeah. You know what I'm saying? I want to see him get some good fights. I think he's going to be one of them top guys.
Floyd Schofield caught out Shakur. Floyd Schofield can fight Abdullah Mason right now. They both
Abdullah
they
Mason
both
not
green.
ready,
They both don't
bro.
have that many fights. They can fight right now.
That'd be
He
awesome,
not
man.
ready.
Huh?
He not ready. KJ
Who not ready?
Abdullah,
Schofield. Oh,
like
Abdul?
let
Schofield don't have
Abdullah
no
get his feet
fights like
wet.
that. How many fights Abdullah got? Schofield got what, 13?
Yeah, about
But
13.
Schofield's skill is just on a highly level.
Oh,
He got the
no,
right to
no, no.
call
It's
these
not all
guys
about
out.
skill. Usyk is a way better fighter than Dane Dubois. Dane Dubois stopped him in front of the whole world with a body shot. It's
Didn't
not
they
just,
take? They
you gotta
took that
go without
knockdown
losing skill.
away.
This is boxing. Neither one of them motherfuckers got that much many fights, and they both young. They could fight right now. Then top rank somebody will actually might if they actually market the fight, maybe people will actually come out.
They took it away because it wasn't a knockdown; it was a knockout.
Yes.
Right. That's crazy. That is
Usyk is
crazy,
on the
man.
floor for 2 minutes. Dane Dubois got his ass up out of there, but they saved Usyk because Usyk was already written in the stars, him and Tyson Fury. Two undefeated white boys fighting for everything, all the marbles,
E-
you know.
Exactly. That's why I told y'all it's people controlling this stuff, man. Why you
Yep.
think
At
Yep.
niggas?
the end of the day, if you go in there, you whoop somebody's ass, the people are gonna see that you whoop somebody's ass, they're gonna see that you got robbed. Right now is a social media age. When Fury fought Ngannou, the whole world, probably 90% of people said Ngannou got robbed. So
Wow.
that's just what it is. You could be a people's champ right now more than ever because once you get to that level, everybody sees what happens. If you get robbed, the people are gonna let you know about it. When Rolly beat Barroso, did anybody give Rolly credit for that? No. They said that old man was on your ass. So it's different.
Yeah. That dude got some power.
You can get your hand raised, you can get the belt, but the people know what their eyes are seeing most of the time. Sometimes people be on that bullshit like with the Loma and the Devin fight.
Wow.
I
One thing
thought it was
you can't say,
stupid.
well, you can say, I was a world champ.
I thought it was stupid that Nagano, when they got in there with AJ anyways, he supposed to win and fought a couple of trash buckets off the little hype he had. Why would you go in there and get in the ring with another champion?
Because it's
Like
about
that's
money.
just
Yeah,
stupid.
no, yeah. Thank you, Don. Thank you, Don. Because that man made more money in boxing than he ever did in UFC, and he put in more work in UFC. That's why the UFC fighters run about. Somebody says y'all so obsessed with race is crazy. Nah, I just address race when it's part of the conversation. If I feel as though that's an angle that's being used within the industry, I'm gonna talk about it. And you must
Only
be
a hit
obsessed with
dog
it
will
because your
holler.
ass is in the chat watching.
Only a hit dog
It's
will
it's
holler.
kind of crazy because Jake Paul he make more money than damn fighters who've been fighting all their lives. You know what I'm saying?
But
You talking about a damn
that sound
YouTuber?
Ain't
Yep.
that sad?
But come
That's
on, Jake
crazy.
Paul earned it though, bro. Like
Jake Paul ain't earned
he
a damn
entertaining.
thing. Come on, bro.
But wait, check this out, guys. That era of YouTubing is about to die now. Even with Ryan Garcia, all that YouTube and stuff, it was entertainment, but now real boxing got to be performed now with these YouTubers. So
I
I'm
don't.
glad Jay Paul's on the boxing side because he's going to have to take real fights now, more competitiveness for him.
He ain't taking
Now
no
he can
damn fight.
clown, he can clown around if he want to, but there's a whole
Nah,
lot
he
of
about to
top
fight Mike
15.
Tyson, man.
Let me
That
tell you
man,
something, man.
he
Let me tell you,
just
that,
won. He
What did
still
you say
young. He
about
about to
Ryan
fight Mike
that,
Garcia?
Tyson.
that
I'm
dude
gonna tell you,
that
I'm gonna tell you a good little journeyman fight that's coming up. Then that's Jose Ramirez and Pedraza. They're gonna, that's gonna be a good little journeyman fight. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
that's some good fights.
Cause yes, sir. I mean, I can't wait, man. It's like they got a couple of good
Yeah,
little
that's going to be
fights
a good
coming
fight.
up.
Well,
Hmm.
my man said since race got effect on everything, how did Usyk beat Joshua? Please explain. If you think that just because somebody's black, they gonna win a boxing match, you a damn
yeah.
fool. That's my
Oh,
best explanation for that.
Yeah, AJ is too stiff, man.
Bro,
You know he.
we
Mhm.
my bad. I was just finna say we just don't call out black fighters too, bro. We called out. We said Loma got robbed. Like, come on now, bro. Come
No,
on,
you
man.
said Loma got robbed.
you
Yeah, I
you
thought Haney won that easy. I mean, I thought he clearly won that, man.
Loma was
And he
You
was
cannot
drained.
take
12
six
rounds, not
rounds to
two.
start a fight. You cannot take 6 rounds unless you're Tank Davis and you're gonna knock him out anyway. You cannot throw away the 6 rounds and be like, okay, now I'm ready to fight. Y'all ready? Like, come on, man.
Yeah,
That don't
and
make
then
no damn
lose the
sense.
12th, and then lose the championship round, the
Yeah,
12th.
you lost the 12th round.
Come
Talking
on,
about,
man.
I thought I did enough. Well, you didn't do enough. Take your
No.
ass home and work on your country.
I mean, let's keep it real. 135 is a little too big for Loma. You know what
No,
I'm
it
saying?
wasn't too
Age.
big for Loma because Loma was in position fighting for the championship. Loma, he gave Haney good work. He didn't do enough. T.O. he took too long to get started. If Loma would have went in there with a mentality like, damn, I'm going to get touched up in these fights. I got to be aggressive. He could have beat T.O. and Haney. It was portions in both of those fights where he looked like he was better than him. He looked like he was more skilled than him. But you cannot take the first 6 rounds off. I don't know why he took the first 6 rounds off in either fight. I do not know. But it's on him and he got to live with it.
Like he's a late
130 will be too
starter.
big for Loma. 135 is he's good there.
Yeah, but how can he be a late starter? He don't have power. You gotta come in
Exactly.
here for
I mean,
one.
look how he fought. Look how he fought Teofimo Lopez. See, he lost it in the same way because he was trying to hang back. You know what I'm saying? And gauges that power
Somebody said
and get,
age. It's not age because when he, like you said, when he fought Tio, his ass did the same thing. It's not the age. It's just a mental thing. Loma said when he came into boxing, this is his words. He said when he came into boxing, he was scared because he had never got hit with the 8-ounce gloves. So it still traces of that in his psyche. You know what I mean? Like, oh shit, I'm in here with these young guys. They're bigger than me. I don't want to get knocked out. I don't know. You can't do that. You get knocked out, you get knocked out. You get hurt, you get hurt. But you gotta go out there with that mentality to kill. And
Yeah.
Loma
right.
does got the killer mentality. He just takes them 6 rounds to turn it on. I don't know why.
Yeah.
In the
Yeah.
10th and 11th round, Loma looked more talented than Devin Haney. Never seen Devin really look that dominant. The Regis fight was dominant, but Regis didn't really have the footwork to fuck with Devin anyway. But in the 10th and 11th round, Loma looked like he had more talent than Devin. But 2 rounds doesn't win you a championship fight.
Nope.
And
Right.
That shit. You got to tell casuals that all the time. They think he will know he had the best 2 rounds of the fight. I give him that.
Yeah.
His 2 rounds is the best, but 2 rounds don't win a fight. Not even a regular fight. Not a title fight, not a no fight. The 2 rounds
Yep.
win a fight. Unless
Tio
it's a
didn't even
2 round
do
fight.
anything in the first half. He was punching gloves for 6 rounds. Nope, that's false. Tio was in there shoulder rolling and everything, man. He's fucking Loma up.
Man, he lost both of them fights clearly, man. He
Yeah.
lost against T.O. clearly, and he lost against Devin clearly.
And Salido.
Yeah.
That's why today he's 17-3. He one of the most skilled losers of all time. 17-3. Like if you look at Loma's record, you would not know how great he is. That motherfucker is 17-3. But he's
So let me ask y'all fellas, y'all think we're gonna get this Boots Crawford fight this year?
oh no, we never gonna. I don't think we ever gonna get Boots Crawford. I'll be shocked if Boots
Let
Crawford
Boots
fought.
have his error. Let Boots have his error. He ain't gonna get the reputation over Crawford. That's a done deal. Crawford done moved up.
Boots signed to match for him, so we looking at Boots and Carter Ben. Boots, make sure Conor Ben ain't eating those green eggs and ham. We know what that means.
Exactly.
Boots,
Yes.
make sure
Or
y'all
Conor
got a line
Ben
on your
might knock
side.
Boots out.
I would hate for you to lose to Conor because Conor eating too many eggs again. Make sure
He a
Conor
Wow.
Ben
fucking
get that
animal
belt.
though. His father was an animal too.
Then
Yeah, but
KJ,
What
his
animal,
daddy
man?
was on that too now, because his daddy
His
when he
dad
knocked out
got elevated
McClellan, when he
too.
knocked out McClellan and stuff, and
He knocked
he
out
fell out so
McClellan.
he wouldn't have
McClellan
to
He
take
had
the
to take the
fell.
test.
drug test,
He
yeah.
he fell out so he wouldn't have to take that drug test.
Yep. So look,
I was like,
watch out, Boots. Boots, you one of the most talented fighters. Don't be no fool. Tell him straight up, yeah, I'll fight him, but we gotta get random drug testing.
He
Full
knocked
random
out
blood and urine.
McClellan. Let's let
If you
that
don't
clear.
want to
Let's
do it, you
make
can
that
miss it.
clear. And
hey, y'all
McClellan
know
was
he
my
just
boy.
called
He
out
never knocked
Spence at
out McClellan.
154.
Huh?
Y'all know
Memphis
Boots
Slim.
just called out Spence at 154.
Boots not gonna get the Spence fight. Spence about to fight front door and get a belt and rebuild his confidence. That's why I told that's why I told Terrence, go fight Jamel Charlo. Y'all got history because you mad at him the way he was shooting for Errol. Charlo got a belt. Now
That's one thing
you and
about
Errol
Crawford.
both got belts at 154. Y'all can rematch and it'll be worth something because y'all both got belts.
That's
Yeah.
one thing about Crawford. He's an emotional dude with feelings. He's too emotional, man. It can't be like that. Oh, I
Not,
am
not in the realm
fighting.
of business, you can, but it helps
He,
him as a fighter.
he was cheering for the other guy. Yeah, I don't want to hear that shit, man. Fuck
Yeah, me too. Hey, did
Why
his
even
mama
come to
used
that?
to pay people to fight him, bro, when he was younger?
Yeah, it worked.
His mother used to pay, yeah. But he's emotional because that's who he was raised by, mommy.
That's true.
Alone.
yeah,
It's because his
yeah,
dad was
that's
also in the military. That's true.
That
Yeah.
shit crazy.
But he one of them dangerous emotional niggas like LeBron. Dangerous. You know what I mean, you can't
motherfucker.
be.
He just
I don't
crash
even
out,
like
dude. Just
LeBron. He
crash
don't
Yeah,
got
out.
he
no
might say some shit, but
sportsmanship,
he
none
might
of
say
that.
some shit, but it's not
Crawford to
foul.
crash out over anything. You know
I
what
think
I'm
LeBron might
Yo,
be the
that's what
all-time
LeBron
most
James would do
emotional
too.
athlete.
I can't stand
LeBron
him.
has to be the most emotional athlete of all time. Man,
You
he
supposed to
showed
have
emotion.
sportsmanship,
So
my
y'all
man.
know how hard it is in Omaha, boy. That corn, man. Y'all know how hard it is out there.
He is the most
Sports.
emotional athlete, but guess what? He bullied everybody in his era. LeBron bullied more champions in his era than any other NBA player has ever
Hey, he
done.
got locked up by Kawhi Leonard though. We ain't gonna say that.
No, he
LeBron,
didn't. Come on now,
I ain't even
bro.
gonna get on the whole LeBron
How much?
thing, man. If you ain't talking, make sure you mute your mic. Somebody got static. We're gonna do about 10 more minutes.
Yeah, I don't get
Hey,
into
man,
that.
I appreciate y'all having me, man. I'll be back through, man. If y'all have another discussion, man. Appreciate y'all, man. Thank you for having me.
No
Yeah.
problem, man.
No
Come up
problem, man.
anytime, anytime.
Hey, so who you got? KJ Loma or Cambosis?
Man, come on, man.
What you
I
going
got
with Loma?
Lomachenko.
What? Is that a real question?
Oh yeah, and then you keep switching up. Who you going with, Tank or Frank?
No, I never switched up. I made multiple videos. I told you. Frank, I did, bro. Come on. You ain't been listening. You ain't been watching. Your ass don't listen. That's why you ain't make no money when I told you Fundora was going to win and when I told you that Rolly was going to get stepped on. You don't be listening when I be making these lives and making these videos. I
Man,
said
I just
it's
seen the
60. I said it's 60-40 with Frank and Tank. Man, I
Yeah.
would bet against Tank. Tank been boxing twice the amount of time that Frank has been doing. Tank looked much better in his recent bouts. When Frank got on his first main event, he looked horrible. He looked like he didn't know what he was going to do next. He didn't know he was indecisive in the ring. You can't be indecisive. When Tank get in there, Tank look natural. Tank look like he
Yeah.
been doing this shit since a kid, like he has. So
Yeah.
I'm picking Tank.
man. I could have sworn you just made a video that said expect the unexpected.
No, I made a video where you saw Frank Martin. Frank Martin said, y'all gonna see the unexpected. I said, I believe him the way that he talking. He didn't say it like he was just boy. He believed the words he was saying. And I made a video so I can make a couple of dollars because TikTok paid me to make videos. So it ain't like some of this shit is just, like it's a television show. That's all it is. On that episode of that day, I was telling you, look, Frank Martin said he ready, expect the unexpected. They give me a couple of dollars.
So
I
there
make
might
money.
be a hard fight for Tank though, because he never went against somebody that's how you say it again? I can't
Like
remember.
I say it like this: everybody Tank fought, they been Hispanic and they had slow feet. Now Tank is fighting a black
Yeah,
fighter
slick
with
fighter,
fast
I
feet.
mean, yeah. Slick.
Well, I'm here to tell y'all, Frank Martin don't got a chance.
Damn. Well, how you come across that information?
You just was saying it. Too much experience. He feel way too comfortable in the ring, and Frank is not at a. He don't have a disadvantage against Frank. What disadvantages Frank got over him?
You mean what advantage he got?
Yes.
Tank
Footwork.
Martin pivots a lot, way more than Tank. But look, when you said Frank don't have no chin, I asked you how you come across that information.
I think he said chance.
Oh, Chance. Oh, my bad.
He got a chance.
I don't know if he got chin now. We about to find out. He went there with Tank Davis. Shit, you gonna see?
Everybody had a chin until they ran into Tank.
Yeah, that's what. Except Cruz still got his chin though. But it's
Yeah.
like KJ when you going pro. I'm
Yeah,
going pro
Cruz,
next
that's
year.
true.
My money right. But y'all gotta understand something, bro. When it comes to the pro shit, I could have been when pro. My coach was like, "Oh, I want you
Shit,
to
I
do
want to be
this
a
last Bullet
professional
Club."
fighter too, man.
Whatever I do, it's just based off of what I feel like. So I go pro tomorrow. I go pro next year. I can never go pro and keep talking shit. But I am gonna go pro. I love boxing.
Me too.
Go pro, best thing. I don't
Yeah,
like pro.
yeah. I don't know. I'm just making sure my money. Like I told you, Don, I want to be able to train maximum. So the money has to be right. I just got monetized on YouTube. So hey, we're gonna see. We're gonna get our shit.
Yeah, we can help. Yeah, because you don't
You
want to be
said you just
working.
got monetized on YouTube.
Yeah, I just did.
Can we get a live on YouTube at the end of this month?
You gonna get a lot
Yo,
on
can we
YouTube
go
when I get more
live with you on
followers.
YouTube or not?
When I get
Yeah.
more followers, I'm gonna go live on YouTube.
You said what? How many followers?
I don't know. Just when I get more, a couple thousand.
I think it's 10,000, right? Or
No. I could go live right now. I want a couple thousand up there before I go live.
oh, okay. Yeah.
I think we could do it through Discord though.
No, I could go live right now on there. I don't need Discord.
No, you can add people on your live on YouTube, or you.
I don't know. I never done it on YouTube.
I don't think you could do that. I don't know. I'm
No,
gonna have
you
to see
can,
tonight,
but I'm saying I've never done it. I don't know if I meet the criteria or whatever. I don't know. But once you get a couple thousand, then all the rules that they have for you, they let you go. They let you do whatever you want. But when you first look at it, they say, "Oh, you don't got this amount of qualifications. Or we gonna give you this version of live. We're not gonna give you the full version yet." So I'm waiting till I get a couple thousand followers.
Mm-hmm.
Are you gonna make any more Patreon videos? Yeah, I'm putting the full Devin Haney, Ryan Garcia breakdown when they fight. That's gonna be on Patreon.
Yeah, I can't wait to see them two fight.
Hey, I'm here to tell y'all, Ryan coming to fight off that back foot, and
Ryan cannot
that's
fight
gonna
off
be
the back foot.
very uncomfortable. I just know I'm
You said it's
mixed
gonna be
in
like
with a sport.
Jab Judah KJ, that fight. Floyd and Jab, you said.
Yeah, Zab. Yeah, I think that Devin
I
gonna
don't
start
know.
walking Ryan down. I hope he does.
People always say
Yeah.
jab, dude. Because they're a boxer, I guess they just automatically say jab.
Yeah,
His name is Zab. His name is Zabdiel. So that's why they
Man,
call him
since
That's my
Jab.
Ron
favorite
waiting for the
fighter too.
Patreon vids, I have watched all of them. Hey, Boxing Inc., thank you. Everybody that's been supporting Patreon, thank you. By the end of this month, I will have the Ryan Garcia, Devin Haney full fight breakdown, and I'm gonna take my time with it. So it's probably 45 minutes to an hour.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Unless Devin go out there or Ryan go out there and knock somebody the fuck out, then y'all gonna get a nice little 10-minute breakdown. And I probably have to break down another fight because
When is that fight again?
This Saturday.
April the 20th.
This Saturday.
Yeah, Saturday.
This shit about to be lit.
Yeah.
Boy,
So
I
you're
got
gonna
my
so you're
stream
gonna
he's
so,
hooked up
so you're not gonna
already.
go on
Oh
live after the
shit.
fight?
I don't
KJ, you're not
know.
going
I
on
don't
live
know.
after?
I don't know, Kappa. I don't know.
We need to come on, that'll be exciting. We got you.
Come
Just for a
on,
few
man.
minutes, man. Come on.
Come on,
Okay,
Cap.
let's make a rule. All right, look,
I always ask you that, bro.
15 minutes.
After the fight, I'm
15
gonna go
minutes.
live. Yeah, I'm gonna
Come
talk shit.
on, man.
But I'm gonna
15
tell
minutes.
y'all.
Look, 15 minutes. I promise you,
Hey,
just let's
I
talk
go
for
live.
15 minutes.
I do an hour if I go live after the fight.
All right, well, you gonna go on live after the fight?
I'm gonna go live after the fight, man.
Okay, we gonna be there,
Yes.
baby. We
All
in,
right.
we in.
Yes.
All right,
We're gonna
y'all.
be up there though.
I'm out. That's all I needed to hear.
All
Bye.
right, so peace.
Peace.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of here too, man. Hey, y'all have a good evening.
You too.
All right, my boy.